Brian mentioning there in the chat box that this is a historic event. This is the biggest online poker tournament ever, with 2,185 players signing up yesterday, a prize pool of 10.9 million. And another interesting fact for you, the total prize pool for this year's World Championship of Online Poker...
Wait, let me guess. 40.7 million.
Close! 39.9.
Oh, man.
We nearly made 40. Maybe next year.
It's amazing considering the guarantee was 30 million. We nearly make 40 million. Last year, by the way, our guarantee was 15 million. We made 24 million. So you're talking about, an increase. Wow, huge. A huge increase. We're talking about a 66% increase in 1 year. Who knows what WCOOP will be next year?
And people say that, the popularity of poker's on the wane. They're just wrong.
Well, yeah, there's no evidence for that at all. No evidence whatsoever.
We've got all the facts. PokerStars.tv at gmail.com for your emails. Whether you're working, whether you're having a party to celebrate this fantastic event, the main event of this year's WCOOP, or you have any questions about poker.
Well, this is kind of interesting. Hey, J.K. Hoosier says, hey, it seems like a good time for a six-way even chop. And C. King just he laughs out loud.
Shoes are dirty. 90% for me or no deal.
Wow.
At least they're enjoying themselves.
Well,
Good
why not?
spirits at the final table.
Well, these guys are all, I hope they're all happy. Where obviously, whoever gets knocked out next, he wins $400 or she wins $415,000. So everybody should be in good spirits.
You can't go wrong. AJ is the shortest stack at the table at the moment.
And of course, between these six players, we still have $5.5 million up for grabs. $5.5 million up for grabs. Life-changing money. At least it would change my life.
Yeah. I'm thinking it would make a significant difference to mine. Let's put it that way.
Total prize pool 39, nearly 40 million. That's just insane. And 22,000 players.
Over the course of the last couple of weeks, that's what we've seen.
33 epic events. And of course, you should check out the highlight shows at PokerStars.tv. The highlight shows, we provide a little bit of analysis, and the cards are face up. You can see how some of your favorite internet players play by seeing the cards face up. And that's at PokerStars.tv. I believe the latest one up there is Event 31, which is the $1,000 limit hold'em. And you can check that out there. And of course, we'll be doing a highlight show for this event. It'll be up approximately 24 hours after the completion of this main event. So check that out at PokerStars.tv.
Where you'll find hundreds of hours of great poker for you to enjoy 24/7. Some great archive hands from the EPT, from the World Cup of Poker, profiles of all the members of Team PokerStars Pro, some of whom will be joining us over the course of the next few hours here at WCOOP Live. And of course, continuously join us on the tour when we do EPT Live. That next event is in London at the Grosvenor Victoria Casino from the 1st to the 5th of October. Satellites are running now. The final 2 days will be shown live here at PokerStars.tv, plus live coverage of the High Rollers tournament that follows, that £20,000 buy-in event. More information on the EPT website, the new look EPT website, and I'll be honest with you, I actually visited it for the first time the other day. It's such an improvement, a great design, very easy to navigate, lots of great information on there. EPT.com, it's that obvious.
Six players remain. We started with 2,185. We started a couple of days ago. We started 28 hours and 36 minutes ago. And we are down to 6.
Yeah, when play resumed at the beginning of today's session, 60 players, and they went down very, very quickly. In fact, we've arrived at this final table a lot quicker than I thought we would. The action's moved very quickly.
Yeah, well, the blinds were pretty high, and obviously they had a lot of chips, and there was a lot of play in there, but no limit game. That's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes you get a lot of big hands. Obviously saw Marcouche there. You saw the other hand, kings, aces. It's going to happen. Get a big raise here from Marcouche, and a call from Liberace. Got the chip leaders here tangling it up. Kind of a nondescript flop there, huh? 7-4 deuce rainbow. I always like to see they go, well, that flop's not... You always hear some commentators go, well, that flop's not likely to help anybody. Really? How do you know that? Well, how do you know what they have?
Have they seen what some people raise with these days?
Well, it's also a matter of, obviously, if somebody's got 9s, that flop helped a lot, I always laugh and chuckle at that kind of one. Now we get a bet here from Marcouche. He comes out and bets right into the chip leader. And Liberace is going to re-raise us to nearly 2 million chips. Action back to Marcouche. And, and a re-raise here. We get a bet, a raise, a re-raise. We got a makings of a monster here. Pot is approaching 7.4 million chips. Action back to Liberace. He's going to call this one. Wow. Nearly a 10 million chip pot. And the amazing thing is that both these players still have a lot of chips in their arsenal.
So the Jack of Diamonds on the turn. Marcouche to speak. We'll check.
Action over to Liberace with that leprechaun there.
3 million bet. About a third of the pot. About a third of Marcouche's remaining chips.
And this pot will go a long way in deciding who is our WCOOP Main Event champion this year. Well, at least it's going to go a long way in deciding who is the chip leader for right now.
Marcouche has requested time. May dip into his time bank. Doesn't need to. Folds. 10 million across to Liberace. Chip lead now of 23 million.
Yeah, that was an absolute monster pot. Liberace takes it down. Marcouche. Marcouche had enough chips there where he was able to contribute so many chips and still is second among the 6 remaining players.
Raised by Sea King USC. Liberace calling. A raise all in from Sumpus. It's folded to Liberace. He will call the all in. Ace Queen against Ace King. Sumpus dominated here. Needing to get lucky. Looking for a queen on the river. Will it come? No, it doesn't. Liberace eliminates a player. We lose Sumpus from Sweden. Finishing in 6th place. Taking $415,000, and Liberace now up to nearly 30 million in chips.
Yeah, we've seen this before, though. I mean, you can't count your chickens before they hatch here. Liberace looks to be in command of this final table with 5 players remaining, and the nature of this game, anything can happen, though. We've been watching these tournaments all month long, and obviously we were familiar with WCOOP from last year. You've got to realize that, no limit hold'em, one hand can switch everything around. And obviously, AJK Hoosier's got a lot of work to do, though. But he's got to be happy because he's just jumped up the pay scale. And the next player out is going to make at least, $524,000.
Yeah, next player out more than $500,000.
So when you're in AJK's spot there, you've got to be happy when you see a player get knocked out. And obviously, you are in a good space. $500,000, wow.
So 5-handed play now at our final table. Your email's still welcome. pokerstars.tv@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you this evening, this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
Of course, it is 2:11 in the morning here in the UK. Obviously, that's 11 p.m. What am I saying? That's actually 9 p.m., sorry. 9 p.m. on the East Coast of America. It's 11 p.m. somewhere, okay?
That's very true. It is somewhere.
11 p.m.
in the middle of the Atlantic.
There you go. And of course, it is. It's only 6 p.m. on the west coast of the United States, and of course, depending on where you are, whether you're in Sweden, Sydney, China, Japan, it's sometime somewhere.
And wherever you are watching live coverage of the final table of the main event of this year's World Championship of Online Poker. These the final 5 in this event.
Oh, and we got a big one here. Sea King all in. Is Liberace going to call it?
Yes.
He calls. Kings, ace jack. Oh, wow. Liberace's on fire. And unless Sea King catches an ace
needs to
or 7, there's the ace. Amazingly, he could have caught a 7 there. Obviously, that would have made quads with the ace kicker, and that would have been a sick way to lose this one. Picked up 1 extra out there on the turn. And that would have been absolutely disgusting.